Alright, let's have a little conversation. So I have time to myself tonight. I'm just driving around and just thinking. And the thought occurred to me, I could do a fucking podcast. Like, I can just record this shit. And no one can stop me. And so that is presently what I'm doing. And I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the night, which is fine. People are allowed to have complex feelings on things. Because on the one hand, I enjoy spending time to myself. Like, I can just do whatever the fuck. I can just drive around and chill and relax and listen to music. And, like, that's good. But at the same time, it also kind of sucks because everyone is busy or just dead. And so I am all alone for the first time in a hot minute. And so, yeah, I figured I'd just record something and meditate with my thoughts for a little bit and waste gas. I have gone through an obscene amount of gas this weekend, coming up on a half tank right now. But that's good though. Like, the amount of gas that I spend is kind of directly correlated to the fun that I have in a night. So yesterday is a prime example of that. I just drove around with the boys, and it was like fucking fantastic. Well, okay, and I should explain this little scenario that happened. So my friend has this female friend that he sort of kind of wants to hook up with, and so we met up with her, and she like snuck out of her friend's sleepover or some shit, which was kind of a dick move, to be honest, but that's what happened. And then we just fucking drove around, and it was like really funny because my friend, I'm just gonna use their names, I don't really give a fuck. My friend Tristan, right? So he and this girl Madison were in the back seat, and so like they had a little conversation, like when the two of them alone, and in that conversation Tristan's like 90% sure that she told him that she liked him in the same way. And then we got in the car and she immediately said that actually no, she didn't say that. And Tristan just thought that no, she absolutely didn't. And so most of the night went on with them just sitting, being friends, whatever. And then at one point, Tristan was like super anxious about the whole thing, right? Because he is legitimately like the greatest fucking dude ever. And he was just making sure the whole time that like she was comfortable with things and it was totally fine and like whatever, because he just likes to make sure that everyone's okay, that everyone's having a good time. And I love that about him. It's a great thing. It can be a little annoying at times, but like he's a better person for doing that. And so and she kept on telling him like, yes, everything's fine. Like, it doesn't matter. Yeah. And he eventually ended up like putting his arm around her after making sure she was okay with that. And then she like fucking snuggled up next to him and told him that she wished he had done that the whole night, which is really funny. Like, that is she is an enigma of a person, and for some reason he is like kind of drawn to that. But yeah, so it was just like the entire night was essentially like a soap opera playing out in my back seat, which was very entertaining. It was really funny. Where the fuck am I? Oh well, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. And so, yeah, I don't know. That was an interesting circumstance. But yes, I used, like, a lot of gas that weekend, or that day. And I have also used an obscene amount of gas playing this game called Hostage, right? There are 2 teams, and then each team has a driver and hostages, and the drivers of each team drive the other team's hostage somewhere with a certain time limit on how far you can drive. And then the hostages are blindfolded, and they drop the hostages off, and then the drivers have to call their hostages and find them with no maps. And I'm pretty shit at this game, right? I have lost, like, most every round. But that's okay. That is fine. But yeah, so I have also used a quite large amount of gas doing that, which is really fun. I mean, like, yeah, it's a great fucking time. Highly recommend it. Yeah, it's good. I don't know. But yes, gas is correlated to fun, like very directly correlated to fun. And that's, I don't know. That's nice. See, I was worried going into this that I would not have words to say. Like, I would just run out of words and hit a wall. And, I am somewhat experiencing that. Like, I don't know. There just aren't a whole lot of things to talk about. But, like, I can just keep on spewing garbage. It doesn't matter. It's my fucking podcast. I can do what I want. And I'm trying to get into the phase where I'm not even thinking about what I'm saying, and words are just, like, coming out of my mouth. Because that's, like, that is the way to do a fucking podcast, man. Like, you don't even have to think about it. It's just unconscious effort. It just happens. And so I don't know. I'm kind of entering and unentering that phase. So if my language will probably vary in states of, like, very continuous and flowy language and me struggling to think of a thing to say. But that's, like, fine. I don't know. I enjoy nights like this. I just wish it was warmer. It has been so fucking cold all winter, and it's, like, finally, like, 60. And that's kind of fucking insane. It's, like, it's very nice. And, like, yeah, I don't know. I want the summer so desperately, but at the same time, like, time passes so fast, and you can never get it back. And so I kind of want to just not. I want to live each moment as long as I possibly can, which is a little goofy, to be honest, but, yeah, I don't know. Time is kind of something that really fucks me up. Like, the knowledge that inevitably I'm going to die someday, I hate that. And I hate that, like, every second I'm constantly aware that, like, I am living life and I will never get that life back. Like, what I was saying 1 sentence ago is gone. It exists only in my memory. And, like, when things are existing only in memory, like, do they even exist? Are they even real? Like, in a sense, they are, because it's, like, electrical signals, but really, are they? I don't know. It's a very hard dilemma. And in either way, like, memory is so temporary, so impermanent. And you like, your brain just invents all these memories that just did not happen. And, like, it's like they aren't real. But that's just, like, that's how it is sometimes. And you can kind of convince yourself that things happened, or that things happened differently, and you don't even know it. And you also, like, your memory will corroborate other people's stories. That's a word. We'll just, like, go with other people's stories, and so, like, yeah, of course, dude, that happened, absolutely. Just because it can. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's part of a subconscious desire to be liked. Something along those lines. I'm not really sure, to be honest, but it's something. When it's also like, it's probably comes from our human desire to, like, to be cool to other people and also ourselves. Like, oh yeah, of course that thing happened. Like, I want it to happen. That's a good story to tell. It's a good experience to have, even if it is like complete fucking bullshit. You just make it up just because you feel like it. You know, I am going up to big roads right now, and I don't really want to. I mean, they are empty, so I can kind of just drive whatever speed I want. But, you know, like, I don't know. I am tired of knowing where I am. My dream would be a car with infinite gas, and I have infinite time, and the roads just stretch on forever. And I can just continue driving and driving on these little back suburban roads, or like like mountain roads, woods roads. I can pick whatever fucking roads I want. This is my scenario, like backwoods roads, and I can just like be back there. I can just live my life in those roads, because that is like, I am truly living when I have no fucking idea where I am. Like, that is prime life in my eyes. Which is funny. Like, that's dumb. But also, like, yeah. It is the mystery of it all, as well as, like, I guess the adrenaline? No, it's not adrenaline. It is just, like, the world is infinite, right? Like, I can drive forever and ever and ever, and it can just keep going. It is infinite materialism, as the human that I am. Well, okay. Yeah, no, humans are kind of defined by our materialism. Like, I don't even know how to put it. Like, we have such a consumer culture, right? Like, everything is, like, disposable and temporary. And we have all these, like, new products. The wave of buying new things over and over again. Like, and it never ends. And also, like, just, like, temporary thing, like, consumables. Like, fucking, well, food, for one. I mean, I know that we rely on food and shit, but, like, absolutely food. And also, like, really everything, I don't know, like, medicine, fucking, clothes, like, fashions, trends come and go, and, like, I don't know, drugs. Drugs are all consumables, and we have to, like, buy them over and over again. And so it's, like, very temporary and very wasteful. And it's almost like, I don't know. So, right now I am driving through suburbia. It is just an endless sprawl of suburbia. And part of me enjoys it because it's a nice mix between, like, houses and families and, like, nature. And it's, like, the American dream in a very tangible way. And in a way, like, fuck the American dream. It's kind of all nothing. But, also, the ideal of it. Like, I wish I could live the American dream. Everyone wishes they could live the American dream. And, like, have your house, your generic house, and your fucking lawn, and your wife, and your 2 kids. Like, The Simpsons kind of. Okay, well, The Simpsons is a critique of the American dream. But Family Guy. I don't know. That type of shit. Like, nuclear family type bullshit. And that is, like, there's nothing innately happy about that. Like, that doesn't mean anything. I don't know. It's like, even if you achieve that, you probably won't be happy. And I would know because I'm in a good family, a good fucking house. Well, and that's like, I'm absolutely happy. Like, I love my family. They are the greatest people ever. And I'm so appreciative for them. I'm so appreciative for the town that I live in and, like, everything. But at the same time, it is, like, so wasteful. Like, the amount of land that each house takes up and the amount of work that we put into, like, doing any of this shit is just, it's stupid. It is really stupid, and it's annoying. It's, like, infuriating. And it's just, like, this enormous just, I don't even know. It's a waste. It is a waste of space and energy and everything. Like, we should just not think about it. I don't know what I'm saying. See, that was me slipping into the state where I'm not thinking about my words. And it might be actually bad to do that for a podcast because I just make no fucking sense. Like, I'm pretty sure I just said, like, several sentences that were just nothing. I don't know. I just drove down a giant street that went in a circle. I just, like, did a fucking loop, and now I'm back where I started. But I used some gas to do that. It's consumerist. Gas is a prime example of consumerism, and I hate it. I wish I could have an electric car, and I could use all the energy I wanted, and it could be replenished by solar panels. Solar panels is only consumerism for the sun, so, like, that's fine. I don't know. I just want this road to keep on going. It's like, like synthwave type shit. Outrun drawings of the road that just goes on and on and on. I want that. And, like, at the end of the road is this giant fucking, like, floating city or some shit. Like a big old, retro mountain. That would be ideal. That'd be wonderful. But, that doesn't seem like, it's not a possible thing. It is wishing for, infinite material. And that's, we can't do that. Which is unfortunate. Like, I just want life to go on. Because at some point, I'm not afraid of death. I'm just, at some point, we will all die. And, when that happens, it'll fucking suck. Well, it won't, because we'll be nothing. Unless there's an afterlife, which would be really, really nice, honestly. But no. But we would just, like, we could just have anything we wanted. We could just keep on living and keep on using. Oh, wait, fuck. I was thinking of infinite materials again. Nah. What we, I was talking about death. Sorry, okay, so, explanation, right? I'm, like, a little high right now, which is why I'm just rambling. I don't feel high, though. I'm just rambling. It's interesting. It's kind of fun, though. I like it. Did I just pull into a dead end? No, I did not. Oh, it goes on. Yeah. But it's just like, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, wait. I was saying, yes, when you die, you just don't, you aren't anything. You don't exist. Like, you just cease living. Also, I did pull into a dead end. Yeah, you just cease living. And so, like, your anything is just done. You're just nothing. which in a way seems almost nice. Like, you just get a break, you just get to stop. But at the same time, that is like life is all we know, and without life, we know nothing. And that's a real fucking shame, gonna be honest. Yeah. I hate, like, okay, there is a car behind me, and so I'm, like, driving fast, not fast. I'm driving, like, a good speed, but I don't really, like, want to be. Like, I want to be just chilling, but I have, okay, never mind, the car turned. Wait, but another car's turning behind me. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna turn on the side street. Let's hope it isn't a dead end. Yeah. So, what the fuck was I even talking about? Sorry, I'm just zoning out. Fuck, it's another dead end. I hate this town. Yeah. This, however, this seems like it goes somewhere, perhaps. It's a nice, cheery 1 a.m. That's fun. This is a weird thing to be doing, but I'm enjoying it. This is good. We're already 20 minutes in. Doesn't feel like it. I just kind of feel not real right now, actually. It's just like... Well, it's not that I don't feel real. It's more that I feel like life is a simulation, or... Well, it's not a simulation, but it's like, it doesn't really, like, matter. It is like whatever. It's like a little temporary dream, and I'll just stop at some point. Well, and that's kind of what it is, but it's a little bigger than that. But, yeah. But it's just like, I feel like if I, like, whatever I do right now doesn't matter, which may be why I'm recording a podcast, because, like, who gives a fuck? I can do what I want. But it's like, okay, say I just, like, gunned it right now and just, like, slammed into a tree. Life would just continue. Nothing would fundamentally change. And it's like, oh, another kid was on drugs and did something dumb. Ooh. But that's, like, stupid. I don't know. It's like, who cares? Life is just, it is what it is. I hate all of these fucking streets. Like, I just went in a full-ass circle. Okay. Thanks, streets. Appreciate it. Yeah. But it's just, like... I don't know. This is, like, pleasant, though. I am having a good time. But it's also, like... I don't know. I want to feel, emotions. Like, I want to be more emotional right now, and I'm kind of not. But maybe that's bad. I don't know. But that is a problem that I face, where I just have I have trouble just making myself emote. Like, I just kind of can't do it. Which is weird. Like, that is not... I don't know. It comes and goes. And, like, sometimes I will have a very fucking emotional time, and I will, like, really just feel all of life. And sometimes I just won't. Which is very odd. But, yeah, no, I just don't. But it's like, and that's something people have told me, that, like, I just don't care about some things. I don't know. But it's like, also, I have literally zero fucking idea where I am. I did at one point. I kind of like not, but it's also like, I can't just ideal world, I would fucking love being lost. But right now, it is like, because I have to eventually find my way back, and life has to continue. I suppose it doesn't have to, but it probably should continue, right? So I really just, yeah. I don't know. I'm on some big road. I did not see what that sign said. I don't know what big road I'm on. Guess I'll find out. I also don't know which direction I'm going. Well, like, I'm going either north or south, but I don't know which one out of those two. I also don't really want to be going this fast because that is gas that I am using, but yep, that's where we're at. Maybe I should pull up a map, but I think I'd have to stop the recording if I did that. I don't really want to do that. But also, where am I? Where am I going? Fuck. I don't know. I kind of want the familiar, now that I think about it, because it's just like, this is a big-ass road, and there are like all these giant billboards and buildings, and it's just like, oh, I don't really like it. What fucking road is this? Oh, shit. Yeah, I was actually on this road earlier today, for the hostage game I was playing, which is interesting, but, yeah, I don't know where the fuck I'm going, though. I should probably turn around at some point, because I think I am going, like, the wrong way. It's kind of bad, probably. What is this place? I don't know. It's a place to turn around. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So because I have, like, trouble just being passionate about things, it is like I kind of have to take advantage of the passionate moments that I have and really like fucking feel things, you know, like kind of induce deep moments, right, to make up for what I don't have all the time. And maybe it's better that I'm not super passionate all the time, because like I have the emotions within me and sometimes I truly appreciate them, but it's like not it's not all the time, because some people are just like crazy constantly and they're just complicated and difficult, and I'm not about that. But I know a good amount of people like that, and I don't know, they're fine. It's just like a pain, because they're like in some ways difficult. In some ways it's kind of fun. It keeps things spicy, right? Like if you're passionate about things, you will do things like because you really care about them. But yeah, it's hit and miss. I really hope I'm going the direction that I think I'm going, because if not, I'm out there. Also, I feel like time is moving both fast, because it's been like half an hour already, but I feel like it's also moving at a crawl, and I still just don't feel real. Like I am at the point where I'm not consciously aware of the words that I'm saying. I'm just saying them. Because that's where I'm at. It's an odd smell. I don't know what it is, but it's odd. But it's like, it was so weird to me that we are just like, we are bags of meat, right? And all our senses are like meat senses, and it's all processed in our little like meat brain. And that's odd. It's really odd. And, like, all of our experience is tied down to this, like, fist-sized glob of nerves. Like, whose fucking idea was that? I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. But that is, yeah. That's who we are. That's what we're doing. But it's just so... Yeah. There's like a forest preserve or some shit to my left. I don't know what that is, but I like it. If it was warmer, I would absolutely love to go outside and walk around. But as of right now, it is like 40, if not colder. It is not warm. That's a real fucking shame. Okay, I am going the way I think I am. I'm pretty sure. I see blinkies in the distance. That's a good sign. I've probably been on this road, actually. I've been, like, fucking everywhere. But, yeah. Pickup truck just passed me. I have very mixed feelings on pickup trucks. Well, and it depends a lot on the pickup truck, too. Like, some pickup trucks are, like, actually really cool, and they're, like, small and cute. But some pickup trucks are just, like, kind of fucking evil. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. They're just, like, huge and wasteful, and they have, like, I'm thinking, like, fucking Ford Raptors and F-150s, and really all that shit. All of that is just bad. It's just not good. And I look at them, and I'm sad. Like, they make me so sad. And I don't know if I can quantify, like, why that is, but they make me very sad. And it's just like, I don't know. Okay, yeah, I am going the right way. And some people just, like, so many people live in a world of toxicity and hate, and I don't get it. I don't understand how they can do that. It's so just, like, it's shameful. Like, some people really just shouldn't, I don't know, like, they shouldn't. Some people need, like, psychedelics and, like, a big old blunt, and they'd be having a much better time with life. And, like, I don't know. It's weird. But I feel like the world, if everyone did psychedelics, the world would be such a better place. Like, they make you so much just grounded and just, like, a nicer person. Like, I don't know. I have yet to meet a bad person that does psychedelics, and I probably never will, because they are so consistently just, like, the greatest fucking people. It's also, like, it kind of opens your brain. Like, you realize that all of your neurons are just, like, these dumb little bitches that can be controlled by, like, whatever the fuck. And that's, like, fine. Like, sure, go. Yeah, chill. But it's so, like, I don't know. It's so odd. I think I was, like, literally here in this exact spot earlier today. That's interesting. Fucking, like, duality of man. Not duality of man. Like, time is repeating itself type shit. That's interesting. I don't know what road this is, but we'll find out. I really fucking hope that it is isn't another dead end. There's been a lot of those today. Carl Street. That's nice. I like Carl Street. See, these are the roads that I like. These nice, little, peaceful, windy back roads. The only problem is that you will cramp your leg driving on these. Like, that's a pain. I don't know. I don't think people should have to go through that. That road doesn't go anywhere. Does this road not go anywhere either? Oh no, it does. Ah, fuck. These are like the depressing houses. There's some motherfucker. It's a no outlet. There are all of these little pockets of horrible suburbia houses that just like, whoop, and every single one is exactly the same. And like every single person that lives in them is exactly the same too. And it is just this, I hate it. I really hate it. Because it's like this giant just conglomerate of doo-doo shit. And it's all, there's no individuality. Like, suburbs are only cool if you can, like, express yourself, which is a thing that they don't let you do very often. Like, you can tell a lot from a town based on just, like, graffiti and stuff like graffiti. Like, if a town has a lot of graffiti, it is a live place. Like, it is fucking, people are living there. And also, the more a town smells like weed, the better a town it is. Unless it's, like, some real hood shit. Then that's probably not a great town. But that is a thing on its own. I don't know. But, yeah. Okay, well, first off, I want to live on my own. I am kind of sick and tired of living in a place with people. And I would just, like, my biggest want in life is just to be somewhere on my own and just not have to worry about anything. And I can just have people over, like, whenever the fuck I want. And we can just do whatever. That sounds wonderful. I don't know. I love having things that are, like, mine. And this car is, like, well, it's technically not mine. It's a family car. But also, it feels like mine. And that's, like, good. I like that. And it's also, like, I don't know. I got, like, my things, right? Like, my phone. My clothes and my whatever. Like, it's so good. And because you're just like, you are comfortable with the things that you own, and that is like the way to live life. That is good. I hate this fucking I don't hate this car. They're just making me drive at a moderate pace, and I do not want to do that, but that's okay. Because I'm trying to, like, there's one place that I'm, like, trying to get to, kind of, sort of, and so I'm probably not going to be along this very long. Something in me wants to park somewhere and just, like, lie in the back seat and talk. And actually, I could absolutely do that. That sounds like a great fucking time. Maybe I will. I'm just worried I'd fall asleep. That would be very funny. But actually a legitimate concern. I might. Which is funny. Actually, that's kind of hilarious. My friend is a cousin named Martin. He's an absolute fucking G. He's like 8, and he is like the coolest guy ever. How about this street? Fuck it. I don't know where I'm going. I have like a fuck. This I should not have taken this street. It is a loop. It is literally a loop. Every street is a loop in bumfuck nowhere suburbia. That's horrible. Also, I hate the nuclear family type 50s neighborhood designs. They're horrible. And they're all just like, they're all loopy and convoluted and confusing, and I kinda despise them. Like, I want streets that make sense. And on the one hand, it is kind of fun to explore all these weird and wacky streets, but on the other hand, fuck them. I'm tired of turning somewhere and it just goes to a nowhere place. Like, that is so fucking infuriating, and it happens all the time. It's happened like 5 times tonight. I don't know. I also want to, like, call someone and just have a deep fucking conversation. But, no one is up. No one is awake. And that shit sucks. Maybe I could call an internet person? I don't know. It's just like... Yeah. I have also very weird feelings about, internet people. Because, like, I don't know. They're just, like, so boring a lot of the time. And just so bad at holding conversations, which is why they're on the internet. But that's, like, bad. It's dumb. But that's kind of how it is. I don't know what the fuck street this is. I almost want to put the window down a little. I'll put the window down a little. That's nice. That's chill. Yeah. But, what was I even saying? Man, my memory is just... Oh, yeah. Internet people, right? So I have mixed feelings about internet people, both as, like, the people themselves, and also as, like, an outlet for shit. Like, I will sometimes vent to internet people, but that's like it's not a bad habit. It's fine. It's good to vent. But it's just, like, it's a habit. And also, like, internet hookups are interesting. They're very odd. It's like a whole fucking thing. I don't know. And I've been in a lot. I can't even count. It's like 5 or something. I don't know. Somehow. But it's always, like, really odd. And you're just, like, trading nudes. And it's, like, it's okay. It's better than nothing. But at the same time, it's just, like, you know. And it's like I want to just have an actual person in real life. And that's, like, good. I love real life people. But also, real life people are fucking complicated. Okay, I can vent about my relationship status, I suppose. I have nothing better to do. So, like, okay, I am in a quasi-complicated kind of hookup situation, and it is, like, it's so complicated because she is just difficult. And I'm not trying to say that in a mean way or anything, but she's just hard. And I can mean that in a mean way. Honestly, like, it's complicated. But, like, she's interesting. She's fun. And, like, I really fucking want it to work. but it just really just does not sometimes. What fucking way am I don't know. It's going somewhere. Yeah. But, I may be going away from where I want to be going. And there's like a big-ass forest right here. That's interesting. I don't know how to feel about that. I should probably turn around, to be honest. I kind of want to be where I know again. I can't turn around, though. Fuck. Well, I think I may have just been, like, out there. I am not sure. I guess I'll go see what these lights are. No, I think I am. Well... Oh... Yeah... I am definitely going away from where I want to be going. Fuck, this is the street that I was on earlier that I didn't really want to be on. Thanks, street. Appreciate it. Am I allowed to do a U-turn? I'm just gonna pretend that I am. Don't tell the police. Excuse me. Yeah. Anyway, fuck, I should be a gas. Well, I don't know. Because, like, literally, I fucking... Yeah. You ever just, like... want to just melt? Want to dissolve? This is kind of going to sleep. I could go home and go to sleep. It's not a bad idea. But... I don't know. Okay, let me continue talking about Hookup Girl, right? So she is self-destructive in various ways, one of which is vaping, fucking dumb, and another of which is fucking her ex, which is really just bad for, like, everyone involved, and she knows that, and I don't know if she cares. It's just like... it's not great, to be honest. Is this even the way that I want to be? I think it is. Yeah. I don't know. Fuck, actually, I may have been going the right way before. I am not even sure. I legitimately do not know. Fuck me. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, we'll find out, I guess. I don't know. Okay, there's the highway. To be honest, I don't know which direction I'm going exactly. I think I'm going the right direction. Am I? I don't know. Oh, fuck, I know this street. Neato. I'm just gonna do a very funny turn. Do that. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, this girl, I do not know how the fuck to feel about her. Because she's just Apple Street. She's a good person, But she is also just complicated. And it is just... and she's also like, she will go from being very friendly with me and like complimenting me and saying all this nice shit to completely just like ignoring me, basically. Like, she's been ignoring me for like all of today. There were just shoes in the road. Oh fuck, I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, and it's just like this whole fucking, it's bad. I don't know. She just does that. I have zero idea. Like, I know what street I'm on, but again, I do not know the direction. That's like... what street is this? Fuck me. I am back where I was before. That's funny. That's very funny. But it also just proves how fucking lost I am. Well, yeah. I don't know. This has been a drive of some sort. Fuck. Crossing the highway again. I don't really want to do that. I need to turn around. But yeah, I was like here before. I was literally here before. Fuck. I feel so just like gross in a way. That's like a gated thing. I don't know. I'm just gonna turn around. Oh, no, I can't turn around. That's fine. But yeah, I feel just like I'm in such a fucking mood. I don't know. I just want to like not. And that probably comes. Well, I've been in, for some reason or another, I've been in a little bit of a funk all day. I don't know. It's just one of those days. But also, it's sort of like no one can hang out, and I can't even like call an internet person. And even if I could, I don't know if I'd like want to. I don't know if I want to interact with people right now. Maybe I do. I want to interact with some people. I want to talk to Tristan, dude. I fucking love Tristan. But yeah, the world needs more people like Tristan, to be honest. He's like just legitimately the nicest fucking guy. Like, I can say no wrong about him. My leg is cramping. I should just go home. I don't really know what I'm doing out here. But, yeah. I don't know. I did not expect this to just get this, like, bleak. But that's kind of where I am. But that's, like, okay. That's how life is sometimes. You gotta feel bleak. Because if there's no bleak, then there's no good either. But it's just like... yeah. It is bleak. I just want, like... let me outline my perfect life, right? First off, fuck money, fuck capitalism, fuck really all of that. Like, we should just live for the sake of living. We're stuck in this, like, kind of soul-crushing system just 'cause. For no reason. And, like, I hate it. I hate it a lot. It sucks. It sucks so bad. And I just want, like... I just want life. I just want life to happen. I don't know. I feel like I'm in, like, a time bubble right now. Like, I want someone to get in the car and, like, break the time bubble. But that's not gonna happen. But, yeah. also want just like I want someone stable. I don't want some like I'm fine with a hookup type thing. I just want someone that isn't like having a mental crisis like every fucking week and like is just so difficult and complicated. I just want someone that is there and is present and is chill and will just do whatever. Like that sounds ideal. It sounds so good. And that shouldn't be a lot to ask for, but maybe it is. I don't know. It's like, where the fuck do we even find people, too? It's like COVID and shit. I don't know. I just want, like, I don't know what I want. I just want life to be good. Like, I just want to be an adult and be in the warmth and just do dumb shit. Just do what I want and like work jobs that I want. And I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. I'm also hungry, but there is no food in here and I am not about to get food. I'm also, okay, so my financial situation is interesting, which is why I shouldn't be burning this much gas, but fuck me. I have not been able to, and kinda don't really want to get a job. Fuck that. Life is better without that. Hey, I'm in my town. But, at the same time, money is good, and we are trapped in the cycle of like needing money or else shit will just suck and you will die. And that's kind of unbelievably fucked up, but that is where we are. That is the world that we live in, and that's kind of horrible, but yep. Dude, fuck, this is the way to my grandma's house, like the street that I'm on. That's fun. Wonder how she's doing. She's in like MLMs and shit. Fuck her. Well, not really. Like, she's not that bad of a person, but she's kind of a bad person. What am I even saying? Oh yeah. Like, where the fuck do I just like find good people? And also, like, I don't know. Why do people have to be so complicated? Like, can't we just explain ourselves and get along and just live life how it should be lived? Like, is that really such a hard goal to have, to do? I don't know. I really don't know. Wait, fuck, I have an apple. Dude, yeah. I was gonna make a bowl out of it and smoke, like, actual weed instead of dab pen, but that didn't happen. I could have done that, but no, I'm kind of glad I didn't. I don't want to drive super high. Oh, yeah. That's life. I kind of hate this town. I kind of love this town. It's a bit of both. I have such mixed feelings about it. Because it's like, I know this town, like, well. I was lost as fuck, and I found my way back to where I know. But at the same time, it sucks. There's nothing here. There's nothing to do. Well, that's it. There are abandoned buildings. That's it. That's the extent of it. Which is kind of goofy, but yeah. I just like, I want childhood innocence back. I want to be a kid and just be excited at every little thing again. Which is why I loved shrooms, because you feel that. You just look at a tree and you're just like, yo, holy shit, that is the most beautiful tree I've ever seen in my whole life. And it's like wonderful. And you're like, Tristan's hair. You look at Tristan's hair and you're like, fuck, this is legitimately the most beautiful hair I've seen in my entire life. And it is. Like, because of that moment, it like legitimately was. That's whack. I don't know, but it's so fun. Like, you're experiencing everything like brand new for the first time. And you're experiencing it all more. Like, you're just living life to a higher degree. And you learn to appreciate that. That's like so good. Which is why I recommend everybody do shrooms. And other psychedelics too. But when your brain is settled, I'm not gonna do any kind of acid or MDMA until I have like I am more developmentally stable. Shrooms are only fine because they are like literally the safest drug. I don't know. I have such mixed feelings about drugs because like they kind of show me that life is like so malleable. Like, you can drink a couple of beers or smoke a joint or do some mushrooms or fucking anything, and life is just like so much different. There's a qualitative difference in that, which is odd. It's really weird. And it's like your whole reality is like very, very temporary and malleable. Sometimes permanently malleable. Which is interesting. I don't really know if that's a bad thing, but because I think shrooms have changed me as a person, but like for the better. I am much more appreciative of nature and of myself and just kind of everything. Like, I just feel so much more grounded, which is great. And it's like I'm just a better person because of it. But it is odd that I'm just like, that did just like change me. I'm just different now. Well, I'm not that much different. I'm basically the same person, but I perceive things a little differently. It's like good. It's a good change. Which is why people should do psychedelics. But also be aware that the person that you were before psychedelics and the person that you are after psychedelics may be a little different. And that's fine. You can change as a person. In fact, you should change as a person. Like, I know this girl has literally been the same, like, her whole life since she was a kid. Nothing changed. I don't know how you can do that. I almost envy that. No, I don't. That sucks. Like, I went from being kind of a bad person. Like, I was not a good person as, like, a freshman in high school. I'm a senior currently. And then I changed. Like, I used to be super, like, weird with girls and, like, not an incel, but, like, maybe halfway an incel. Which is, like, bad. It's very bad. Never do that. But I developed. I changed. And I just became better. And now I have a good attitude towards women and towards life in general. I feel like I am living life. And this night, even though it wasn't, I wouldn't consider it a good night. This is a fucking experience. Like, this is something right here. This is good. I kind of do just want to park somewhere and go into the back seat and just chill in the back seat. I'm gonna do that. And it's just like interesting. I love this road. I'm at this road good apple, too. I'm glad I didn't smoke out of this. I'm glad I ate it instead. It's like, damn. What a quality thing. I wanted to smoke my bud, though. Bud is, like, good. Somewhere. I want to get rid of my apple too. Fuck. I'm gonna stop burning gas and like actually park somewhere. Fuck. They're like houses with lights on and shit. I don't really want to do that. I don't know. I'm just being dumb. But it's like this house right here. No lights, nothing. Yeah. Car is off. That's nice. I have been driving for too fucking long. Yeah. Oh, my phone's like fucking hot. But that's like fine. Phone don't like, oh, and also it is charging, so yeah, that'd do it. I'm gonna get into the back seat because that's nice. Back seats are interesting. Like, I'm gonna need to take my coat off. Fuck. Some of my first sexual experiences were in a back seat of this car, actually. That's fun. Sex in cars, and I have never fucked. I am a virgin, but forms of sex, you know, sexy acts in cars, not great. Honestly, don't recommend them. Like, it works in a pinch, but it's just like you're in like your own fucking little observatory. You know what I'm saying? Because cars are just like all windows, and so you are just like you are at the mercy of anybody that wants to look at you. Oh, fuck. Clambering into the back seat. I've done that too many times. Okay, life is kind of good. This is fun. But, I don't know. This feels very different now that the car is off. When I'm driving, it's just like, I am kind of observing the life, like, through a TV screen. But, now that I'm here, I am very much in the moment and in the car. I'm just like living life, and I'm still in that state. I've essentially entered like a meditative state, right, where I'm like putting literally zero thought into my words at all, like in any capacity, and I'm just living life, and it's like kind of good. I don't know, but I don't feel like I could. Like, I have no conscious control over my words. Like, I couldn't stop talking if I wanted to. Like, this moment, it's like I'm remembering this moment instead of living in it currently, which is odd. I don't even know. This is actually like really fucking nice. I am glad that I stopped. I just wish someone could chill with me back here, but like that's okay. I don't know. But I just like the world needs more cuddles, dude. I fucking love cuddles, and it's like I wish that homies could cuddle, and it wouldn't be weird, and you just like, yeah, bro, fucking cuddle me up right now, on God, and you just do it, and it's just good. Fuck, that'd be the ideal world. I don't know. Because you can, depending on the person, you can do that with female friends. Like, you can just like, hey, I need a hug right now. And you just do that. And it's just like, oh, it's so good. I don't know. Hugs are like a great thing. I just like, they invigorate me. Like, I don't know. I'm just living life more when I get a hug. I don't know. There's a very nice tree. Like, I'm laying with my head at the end of the seat, looking out the window, and there's a tree above me, and it's pretty, dude. I fucking love trees, and that's a byproduct of the shrooms, right? I look at trees differently now, because they're just like, okay, so when we were tripping, right, we just like walked around outside and just like saw the world, and it was so pretty. Like, and you see these patterns, right? Like, you look at trees and you see patterns in the trees, and you look at the grass and you see the same pattern. You look at melting snow and it's the same patterns. You look at like passing cars and like the tires of those cars, and it's the same patterns. And it is impossible to describe to someone who hasn't done psychedelics. But anyone who has done psychedelics will probably know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. But because of that, like, I look at a tree and I just like the fractals that make it up. And it's like forks on forks and forks on forks, like down to the atom, basically. And that is like, well, down to the twig, I suppose. That's not really atom, but yeah. That's like fucking wild. And you just look at them and you just see these glorious, like, mathematic equations, essentially. It's like really weird. But yeah. I feel like we need more nature in our life. Like, we live in such an artificial world. It's like everything is fake and temporary, and it's just like a nothing thing. And there's just so much noise. Like, I'm just tired of all of this shit. It is an endless bombardment of ads and products and consumerism. Just the whole shebang, which is why I'm an anarchist, because fuck that. I just want to live in a society that cares, and like, that matters. And that people matter in. Because in the current society, people don't matter, like, fucking at all. And it's kind of like the system is designed that way. Like, each individual person has so little of a voice in anything. They're just like a mindless drone kind of deal. Not really, but it's like, I don't know. It's almost like, okay, there's a YouTube channel called Leadhead. Fucking subscribe to her. Good channel. Love that shit. But she did an analysis on Combine and Half-Life. I've never even played Half-Life, but I watched the fuck out of that video. It is so good. And the thing that the Combine does is they treat all of humanity like an individual organism. And so each little person is like a facet of the organism. And you have to, like, I don't know, you gotta, like, purge off the malignant disease in the forms of, like, people. That, what I just said makes no sense, but yes. And you, like, yeah, essentially, like, prune the bushes, right, by killing, like, disobedient people. And, I don't know where I was, oh yeah, what I was saying with that is, that almost sounds like what we got going on. Like, okay, every fucking political system, every single one hates leftists. well, except for leftist political systems. But it's like, centrists will literally side with fascists before leftists, because fascists share more similarities with them. And it's like fascism is like, well, it's a lot of things. It's a very nebulous term, and it's so hard to define. But fascism is, among other things, essentially like an exemplification of the status quo. Like, the people in top gain more power, and the people at the bottom become completely powerless. Well, and it's like brainwashed into being powerless, right? They're at the behest of the government. Is behest a word? The will of the, I don't know. It's like a police state, so the government can enforce like whatever the fuck they want, and no one can do anything about it, right? And leftist shit is like the polar opposite of that. Whereas fascism is just neoliberal society on steroids and horrible in every way. Whereas leftism is like a complete dismantling of everything, and like nothing is the same. And it's just like, whoa, and it's radically different, all depending on who you talk to. Any kind of communist, anarchist, whatever the fuck, essentially boils down to a lot of the same ideas. And that's radically different. If you talk to the democratic socialist or something, it'll be much more status quo-y, just making the status quo help out the people, which is interesting, because then it's like the status quo is fighting itself or some shit like that. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Kind of an odd concept. Well, and it's also just like, with any kind of so a lot of people think that like Scandinavian kind of socialism is the prime society, the best that there is. But the problem is, like, so it is still capitalist, because socialism isn't just when the government does stuff. It is very much still capitalist. And the problem is, because of course, naturally, they always do, companies will try to make things as cheap as they possibly can. And so what ends up happening is all of these nice companies in these Nordic countries will source labor from poor countries and just exploit the fuck out of people. It's like, duh, make some money, easy to do. Of course they'd do it. Like, corporations would literally kill people if it meant that they made more money, and they have before. Like, how many union leaders have died? Oh fuck, I don't know, a whole lot. So companies will, like, literally just murder for money. And the problem with trying to work within the rules of that and trying to make it not do that is that it's like, it is trying to contain like a ravenous fucking like dinosaur or some shit. Like, it just will not happen. And that bitch is gonna try to kill you no matter what. And it's just like, if your solution to child labor is just like, okay, let's make laws that stop child labor, but when the system is, or when the I guess the capitalist train is going to try as hard as it fucking can to get around those rules, and like that's dumb. Like, we shouldn't just work with a system that does that and circumvents basic morals for a quick buck. And also, even if we can absolutely perfectly 100% eliminate something like child labor, why the fuck should we keep a system that would do child labor in the first place? Even if we put a leash on it and make it so that it can't like lash out and kill all the children, the problem is still the same. Like, there will be so much exploitation in so many different facets that it's impossible to control it all. and it is all just for money. I want a society without money. That's like a very far-fetched wish, maybe. Um, I think we can do it though. And it's also just like, I don't know. Like, we gotta try at least. Like, fuck. The whole, like, I don't know. A little while ago, I had a dream, and it was, I normally don't dream that much, but this was like a really fucking deep, prophetic dream, right? And I came to the realization that, like, all of money and work culture and all that shit is just pointless. There's zero reason for doing any of it besides just if you don't do it, you will die. And that is the most fucked up shit. Like, who the fuck's idea was that? Like, why are we forcing people to work until they die? I don't know. And I hear the argument all the time, like, oh, if there's no money, or if there's like universal basic income or whatever the fuck, people will just game the system and not work. But it's like, people like doing work. People like finding purpose in their life. They just don't like doing it. Like, you just can't force them into it. People need to find what they're good at. And that, of course, raises questions with, okay, well, how do the jobs regulate themselves? People are gonna have to be pressured into being stuck in jobs they don't want, and I don't know. It's a valid point, but that happens under every political system. I cannot tell if I want this night to go on forever or if I want to just not exist in this moment and just exist, like, and just exist later. Because, like, I don't fucking know. I'm living life, but also I'm doing nothing. It's just like, whatever. All I succeeded in was burning like an eighth tank of gas. And more than anything, I just want to, like, be with someone else. I just want company. I'm just, like, lonely. That's, like, fine. You're allowed to be lonely sometimes. But that is how it is. I don't know. The single ladies hit me up. I just, like, yeah, I don't know. I just want someone to have, like, a deep fucking connection and conversation. Like, I want to be talking to someone else instead of just talking to my phone. I know the mic quality is probably, like, super shit. I don't even know if you could hear me in the first half, but oh well. I'm hoping, at the very least, it'll be something you can put on and fall asleep to. I don't know. Maybe I'm relaxing in some way. My rambling and getting lost. But, like, what was I even saying? I don't know. Oh yeah, people. I just, like, I just want a person. Like, I want a person to just be mine. Just, I own them, and they can own me. That's, like, fine. And I didn't think I wanted that. For, like, a long time, I thought that I really just wasn't a big, like, commitment kind of guy. And it's just like, whatever the fuck. And I just don't care enough. But in reality, I do care. I just wasn't, like, satisfied with my ex. Like, I just kind of always wanted other people. And I didn't, like, cheat or anything. And it wasn't like I wanted to cheat. I just, like, wanted to be freer, right? Like, I just didn't want to be stuck in the one thing. wasn't even like I was hitting on other people or anything. It was literally just like, I wish I had the option of getting with other people. And so I just thought that, oh, well, naturally, I didn't like being in that committed relationship, so I must just not like committed relationships. But no, I just didn't like a committed relationship with her. It's like no fault of her own. She's a fine person. Just wasn't for me. But, so yeah, I just need to I need to find someone that I really fucking click with. I get, and they get me. I just need to date the female version of myself. That would be ideal. And that's I don't know. I feel like everyone wants to. No, that's not even true. I've had this conversation with people, and a lot of people don't want to date themselves, which is weird. I know myself, and I can just fucking hang out with myself. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just talking and just entertaining myself. And if I wasn't doing this, I'd be listening to music and driving around, or just doing whatever, or exploring somewhere. Dude, fuck, I don't know. Could go pick a lock or something. And I can just do that, and it's really fun, and I can just live my life. But a lot of people can't do that, and that's such a shame. I should probably end this kind of soon. And I also may. I should go home, check my crypto, and just go to bed. Because I'm tired. But this has been good though, and I kind of just want to keep doing this and just talking just into the night. But I shouldn't. I also don't even know how much fucking space this video is gonna take up. Maybe it'll just tell me it's corrupted and it just won't work at all. That'd be a shame. Well, I should draw a graphic for this episode. I should fucking draw a little pig guy in a car, drive around, title it an introspective drive. No, that's too edgy. Not edgy, deep. That's too deep. I need I don't know. I'll think of something not right now. My brain's just fried. Which is allowing me, I think, to hopefully be a decent podcast, because I can just ramble. Which is, in a solo podcast, that is what you want. I don't know if it'll be entertaining in any capacity, because I know I'm just kind of not making sense, at all. Well, no, I am a little bit. But it's just I just got sidetracked so much. I just talked about driving around and just going to dumb places and being lost. And also it's kind of cold in here, so I kind of want to go back to my house and be in my warm bed. I just wish I was in my warm bed with another person. I don't know. Is it really too much to ask to just have a stable presence in your life? Well, no, that stable presence is the boys. I fucking love the boys. They have a bond with me that I don't know if no, I can absolutely have that with a romantic partner, but I haven't yet, and I probably won't for a long time. I have such a connection to the boys, and that is that's why college scares me, because we're all going to go our different ways. I'm sure we'll keep in touch, but it's just it's not the same. I need to be with them. And there'll be new boys, but they won't be the same boys. And it'll be worse. I don't know. It is getting fucking cold in here. I should go. This has been an interesting night. I'm glad I did this. I haven't done a podcast in so fucking long, and I want to get the boys on the podcast. I think most people would be down to do that. It sounds wonderful. Could all just get baked and podcast. Yes, that is get snacks and shit. Oh yeah, that'd be excellent. Yeah. All right. Thank you for tuning in, anyone listening, making it all the way to the end. I fucking appreciate you. I go drive home, check my crypto and just pass the fuck out. Thank you. Farewell. Goodbye. Good night or good day. Have a nice fucking day. Live your life. Enjoy shit.